joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much.
Yeah, gonna. But when we tell them, they wouldn't listen. When we tell them we are one, Biafra is the only way, they wouldn't listen. But at this stage, I believe they have woken up. Yeah, welcome, my beloved brother Solomon. Thank you for keeping you waiting.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. Good afternoon from here.
Good afternoon. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kokiabiyama, once again, who made it possible for us to be alive, to witness today, even to come up on today's program. Knowing fully well that our enemies are busy, panicking and they tremble and shaking, and their effort is in vain. Thank you, Kokiabiyama, who added another day to our spokesperson yesterday. He celebrated our birthday. I thank you, Kokiabiyama, who keep our leader alive, and the Omada ESN, and all the formidable IPOB autopilot force that are moving the struggle forward.
You see?
My brother, you see, he mentioned something about identity, and that thing touched me in mind very well. And it referred me back to one of the videos I saw on social media. Do you know that India was colonized by British?
Of course.
Do you know this why? Do you know this why Indians succeed today? Good. Let all our brothers and sisters that don't know the history hear me today. Indians succeed because when the British colonized India, India rejected the British way of life. Number one, rejected British culture, that is Christianity. Number two, they rejected the British way of dressing and everything, their type of food they are eating. Today, Indians are one of the top world power. That if you are mentioned about world power, India must be there. They rejected it. But what happened to Africa? Africa threw away the identity, accepted the white man identity. That is why you will see an Igbo man answering Johnson Peter Obinna or Johnson Chukwu, just like as you see Solomon there. Why you see that Solomon is that when I try to open Facebook account, they force me to put English name. And I concord that one and put, they enable me have my way. I'm a complete Igbo man. I don't need to ask English name in my name. So our brothers and sisters rejected the way of life, way of culture, and way of everything, accepted the white man own. Today, we are finding it difficult to identify who we are. Most of our people are finding it difficult. If not that Chukwu Okeabiyama send our Messiah, Mazen Nandekano, who start to taught us through the radio Biafra and teach us, watch our brain, telling us who we are, that we should accept our identity. Today, many of us now lose up to understand that really this is who we are. Could it be that there's something like Mazen Nandekano? By now, I don't know. Most of us will forget that they are black man. They even talk less of Africa. So you see that India deny the British culture and everything, accept their technology. That's why you see them, they are doing very well in technology, in terms of technology and development. But Africa don't have anything. Now, use this thing now, come down to our brother that are in the Lagos, that are suffering today. If you ask them now, they say they are Nigeria. They are not Biafra. Many of them would deny, say they are not Biafra, say they are Nigeria. Unlike P2B, P2B deny himself, say Biafra is dead. Don't vote me as Igbo president or Biafra. Vote me as a Nigeria. Whereas Nigeria don't want him. He's still pushing himself close to Nigeria, and Nigeria still continue rejecting him. You see that they reject themselves before their enemy. And when your enemy know that you reject yourself before in his presence, he can't take you serious. You see this person that reject himself before me to just get this little thing from me. What happens if I gave me an opportunity to have the thing? It will be a catastrophe. But you see that what happened to them now let them know that this thing that you are hearing South and South is a political division. That mainly we are one. Mainly, we are one. The same color, the same culture, the same pattern, the same way of life in terms of marriage, everything. The same. Now, this divide and rule British introduced that make them feel like these people are not my brother. Look at this person, look at my backyard, see him. He can stretch his hand. If his match is finished now, he will stretch his hand from window. I give him matches or salt. I remember those days in the village, when I was in the village, if we are cooking a pot of food, or maybe we like salt or pepper or one thing or the other, we just stretch your hand to your neighbor. He will give you. Because of this hatred they brought among us, some people now will build the house finish. You defense that if your brother is crying, you can't hear the sound, you can't hear the sound, he's crying voice again. But when our forefathers are here, they don't build their house like this. That is why when white man come, see how our forefathers develop their place. They build their house like that. Can you see a wall that is almost like prison years in white man country? No. They can't. They learn this thing from us here. They give us hatred. They collect the way of life we are living, our forefathers are living. They implant hatred here. Somebody will have his brother, he will use a block fence, barricade him. He cannot access you in terms of need, in terms of danger. He cannot. Division. So they deny themselves. Today now, it is very clear. I remember when I was in Lagos, I was in Lagos Terminus, that's their headquarters. That was where I was staying. Something happened, my brother. When I guy that was staying there with us, committed something with a Yoruba guy. The guys they call him Omoibo. The guy they talk say no be Omoibo, say from Akwa Ibom. The guy tell us, "Oh, my friend, you are an Igbo, you are Omoibo." You know what happened? Fight to bust out. Who are we helping? Now we were saying no be Igbo. Now we can't help him. We'll fight them back because Igbo Bike Onyaga na 1 year. We fight them, defeat them that day. They respect us. That area, that Ido Park, sir, they come there disturb us because I was following 911 that time. I'm a conductor. In the year 2000 and 2001, I come back to Port Harcourt, you watch here. So something happened there. I learned something that when our brothers and sisters go outside there, they start to deny themselves. But the people that are staying in their land know that you people are one, you people are Igbo. They told the guy, my friend, you are more Igbo. The guy said, no, if I'm Akwa Ibom, he said, you are more Igbo. So let them continue to deny themselves, and it will continue to happen to them. Thank you once again. Although I'm in a very noisy place, I was trying to see if I can reach in my home to join you a comfortable place, but I'm a little bit in a noisy place. Thank you. Maybe if they hear some noise on my background, please bear with me.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you. So, my fellow Biafrans that is watching across the world, every one of us have to wake up. Every one of us have to wake up. There is no more time. There's no more time. I like what one of my sisters typed on the very comment section. He said, "It is God Almighty hardening the heart of other tribes against Biafrans to push them into going back home to Biafra land." So the time has actually come for us to move. Exactly. That she has written it. What she wrote on that conversation is just the fact. It's just one of the facts. It is Chukwu Okike Abịama that is hardening the heart of other indigenous tribes, hardening their heart to act the way they are acting, to remind you and wake you up that it is time for you to go home. Since you are so stubborn. You remember the Israelites. Chukwu Okike Abịama had the way of dealing with Israelites because Israelites are very stubborn people. Very, very stubborn. Israelites, in their own case, they even see miracle. When Chukwu Okike will do miracles, still they doubt the miracle. They say they don't believe. Chukwu Okike fed them with manna, and still they never believed. Chukwu Okike will speak to them directly that this is going to happen. They never believed. And he has a way of punishing them. Chukwu Okike have a way of punishing the Israelites using their enemy. Most of the time, use their enemy to flog them and flog them before they wake up. And that is what is happening to us today. That's what happened to us today. Chukwu Okike have hardened the heart of the indigenous people against the Biafrans so that the Biafrans will wake up. That is why you see, for me personally, I don't hold grudge against any indigenous person in that contraction. I don't hold grudges against them, more especially our Oduduwa brothers. I don't hold any grudges against our Oduduwa brothers. I don't hold grudges against them. I don't hold any grudges against them. Because if we have done what we're supposed to do, we won't be facing what we're facing. Our people are so daft. Our people don't listen. Our eternal leader, Dim Odumogojuku, when they built their trade fair, they invited Dim Odumogojuku. They invited our eternal leader in trade fair to come and launch the trade fair for them, expecting that he'll come and clap for them and praise them. Our eternal leader came to that very program when we are trying to launch the trade fair. And he came there, he told them, and because they are daft, their head is covered with senseless, their head is covered with their idiocy. Our eternal leader came to that trade fair and told them, they said, "Huh." Mad people. Told them again, and they said, "Huh." They didn't even listen to what was saying. And they responded. And he told them, you've just wasted your life. You wasted your life. You saw Anambra, you saw Enugu, you saw Abia, you saw Imo. You didn't see any place in that area for you to go and create the biggest market in West Africa. You did not see any place to go and create the biggest market in West Africa. But you went and created in a foreign land. Today it is happening. I saw their voicemails that the day of election. I saw them where they were sending voice messages to our platform, crying that they are killing them. There are many people who have gunshot injury. They are taking many people out. Many people are dead already. They need rescue. That ESN to come to their aid. ESN. You should send ESN to them. That they need help. They need help.
Even I see some people that they are loading inside the Sienna. I see some many people they are loading inside Sienna. Those ones they shoot for like hand, and the one that get gun injury on the leg. I saw many of them. I said they never start. I said they never start. Our leader is suffering in the hands of DSS, in the hands of enemy. They think say as they betray, they do all those noises, say they will got it free. They will suffer too. They will suffer. As they are busy doing all those nonsense, people are busy are dying. Some are in prison, some are in exile. They won't get it free. They will pay the price. As people are paying it there, they will pay the price of being stupid, not following the truth. And that's the price they are paying today. Let them continue. I'm not pitying them because I know that most of them, people are dead because of their ignorance. So I don't pity them. Let them pay the price so that those that have sense will join with all their hearts, with every damn thing they get. They don't need anybody to convince them again. Say this is what you're supposed to do. They now see the people that are doing it to join them. Simple. So I'm not pitying them now. Let them continue.
It is so sad. It is so sad. It is so sad. It is so sad. It's high time everybody, as long as you're from the old Southeastern region, you have to wake up. Wake up to reality. If you are from the old Southeastern region, you must wake up to reality today, not tomorrow. Wake up to the reality. And the reality is that you are not part of the Zoological Republic. That is the undeniable reality. You are not part of the zoo. You are not part of the plan. Every arrangement you see there, you are not part of it. You are not part of any arrangement there. Whatever plan they are making on how to make it, do anything there, you are not part of it. They have shown it different. Even they have shown it to you in many ways. Every one of us were here when the Senate approved money to go and borrow money in China. They went and borrowed money in China in the name of the country called Nigeria. They shared the money among the north and the southwest. They did not include the southeast. Is that not enough to tell you that you're not part of them? That one alone is enough to tell you that you're not part of them. And they share this money while you have some representative in the Senate. You have some people, just like this idiot that is in prison now in London. They were all there. They were all there when the money was collected on behalf of the country. They went to China and borrowed money. On reaching to Nigeria, they shared the money between the northern part and the southwest, and they never included the southeast. The southeast was excluded, and yet you didn't learn your lesson. You didn't learn your lesson. We were here when they approved them, there was another thing they approved, the educational something they said they approved, something that had to do with the education, that gave scholarship. In that scholarship that was sent from abroad, they went to the north, even in the area that Boko Haram occupied, they went there to conduct their screening. They went to the southwest to conduct screening, but they said they cannot conduct screening in the southeast because of insecurity. They say they cannot conduct in south because of insecurity. Oh my God. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how else to explain to the people before they understand.
But what is a lovable thing? It's a lovable thing, my brother. And upon that, Peter B still jump out and say one contest to become president, or in that kind of group of people, he still go and contest the election. They throw his case. They throw his case out of court. He still they fight. They come. Yes.
Through election, they can change it. That through election, they can change it. Through election, we should vote. Yeah. And now we have opportunity. Now the whole country is supporting us. Why are we not taking that opportunity? We said that they don't like us. Now they like us. They support us. Why don't we take the opportunity? P2B, the London boy, cashed in. When the London boy entered, they went and voted. The whole world voted for him. Finally. Now, where is he today?
Now, let me ask one question. I think they say all of them love us. Now it is our own turn. Now, after the election, now, who is fighting against us? Is it not the same people that they say they love us? They are burning our market is destroying it. Do you know that on the market you got fire?
Yeah.
Market on
yeah.
Got fire. And I see one of our spokesperson Twitter. He said that he have called the management of that market that they should organize security outfit.
Of course, he doesn't know how far they are long ago. He made a call.
You see that
he made the call before now. He made that call to get a fire, all this fire machine. They can buy it. How much is to buy it? How much is to buy that fire service? How much? To buy it?
They cannot move because those that are in authority they are janjaweed. They cannot move because those that are controlling the market are janjaweed. They are Fulani agents. They are Fulani agents that even in our place, our market can catch fire. Nobody will be arrested or find out what happened that make that market catch fire. Up to now, nobody. So you see that our people normally say, "Onya ajuru anaha aju onwe ya." Onya ajuru anaha aju onwe. If they reject you, you can reject yourself. But they rejected us. Most of our people rejected themselves. That's why Nigeria is happening to them. They rejected us, people become public and rejected us. Say it's not a Biafra, don't vote me as a Biafra. That's why the spirit, our ancestors, left him. He's alone, even though we know that it's a setup that our enemy brought him in to do. But the setup backfired. So I don't know how these people will say that Nigeria Nigeria is their country they love and they are dying for Nigeria, and Nigeria still don't value them. Nigeria public before their eyes, Nigeria rejected them. Both in government system, name anything in all the whole system in life, they were rejected. They are not welcome. Tell me, is it in terms of development? Is it in terms of naming appointee? What kind of even though they give you that appointment, maybe one of the best appointments, they will still control you. You know, you will not do PIN. If you do PIN, then throw you out of window. So tell me, when will these people get sense? Time is run out. Now our spokesperson have given this our Igbo call is for elders this month end. And have you seen any of them lay out or to start to say something? That is how they are. Up to now they have not said anything because me I'm listening to hear what our Igbo will say to apologize on useless and bunting they put for our spokesperson head and all sort of nonsense comments they make against us. I'm expecting them to apologize. And they must do it. If they don't want to do it, let them wait. They will face the consequences. Honestly. And the time will come when we look at these stupid elders, they will not get respect from us. Because our leader normally say it, fools grow old. When a fool grow old, and are you going to respect him as a wise person? Because all his character, all his behavior will remain as fool because he's a fool. Like from day one, he's grow old. Things are going bad. Things are going bad. Things are going out of hand. The elders are not saying anything, but if you make a move to redeem the situation, elders will come against you. What kind of useless as they are. They reject themselves. They reject themselves. They are evil. They're not supposed to call elders, but we are giving them that respect for the meantime. The time we call them that respect, we will laugh. Oh man, we will discredit them. We will discredit them. We will not call them that elders again. Let them get out, because things is going out of hand. Youth are dying. Our future generations are perishing. Many of them are in different kinds of Africans and the whole world suffering. Some are in the prison, some are in the exile, where they are trying to survive. Their fathers are in the home committing all sorts of evil, denying themselves. In Nigeria, it's our own turn to become Igbo presidency. Who told you? Who told you that it can work? In this kind of foundation, evil foundation that British and Fulani have led, Igbo man will not survive it. I normally tell one of my friends, do you know the meaning of Naira? The person, they look at me. I said, the meaning of Naira is that never allow Igbo man to rule again. The guy become dumb. You know, if he talk again, I leave and go. The meaning of Naira, never allow Igbo man to rule again. I said, Zik was a mistake. Agilensu was a mistake. Even good luck, Jonathan, it was a mistake. And they have already come to see it final, and they can never leak again. That's why they choose Muslim ticket, and they sustain it. They work on their favor. Otherwise, I think we could have been there. Fulani Igbo man. But they said no. They said no. So my brother, go on, and with you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. It is so sad and shameful that these people have unrepentant mind. Very, very unrepentant mind. And just like this, my sister is saying on that comment section there, the vicious circle has to be broken. It has to be broken. Because this vicious circle will continue again and again. It will continue. As long as you continue to go to the ballot, as long as you continue to call yourself Nigerian, this vicious circle of experience that we are having in that contraption will continue. It will continue. The only way to stop it for us to head on home. Head on home. I saw this idiot, what do they call him? This Oju Zokalo, that criminal. That criminal who is supposed to be in jail. I saw him where he was clamoring for Senate president. In his dream. In his dream, he is dreaming of Senate president. And that idiot think that Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Shetima can give him Senate president. That is how they deceive themselves. So it was because of Senate president that he sold Mazen Nandekano. It is because of the Senate president that he sold the identity of the Biafran people. And that is what they are doing to them at every given point in time. Every time you see them, until you sell your people, the only thing that qualifies you to hold a post in that Zodiac Republic, the only thing that qualifies you to be relevant in their politics is when you take the life of innocent people, your own people. If you are ready to deny your people, if you are ready to take the life of your people, that is the only criteria for you to have a say in Nigeria democracy, in Nigeria government. That is how they measure you. For you to be qualified to be part of their cabal to discuss, they must have to check for how many lives you have wasted in your own region. How are you able to destroy the life of people? How much do you hate your people? How much are you ready to deny your people? As long as you're ready to deny your people, as long as you're ready to take the life of your people, as long as you're ready to enslave your people, only that and that alone will make you relevant in Nigerian politics. That is why you see anybody that's told you that he's a politician, I say it and I say it again. Every single politician, from the local government chairman to the highest, they are all Fulani. They are all Fulani equipment. They are all working for the zoo. Every one of them, starting from the local government to the top, they are all instruments in the hand of the zoo. That is why our spokesperson told us to sit at home and retire every one of them. We have to sit at home and retire every one of them. And yet, some of us yet did not get the message. Some of us yet did not get the message. A good number of Biafrans got the message. 95% got the message. But that little 5% still came out and they used them to ring themselves ahead. But will that stop it? That will not change anything. It will not change anything because the stage is ripe. The stage is very clear and ripe, and everybody now can see it very clear. The whole world can see it clearly that Nigeria cannot hold anymore. Today, the United States is making a statement. The United States cannot pretend anymore. They are now talking about the diversity in Nigeria, the ethnic diversity, the religious diversity, the different values of people, the diverse values of people in that contraption. Today, they can't pretend anymore. The United States are speaking about it. Many other international countries are speaking about it. They can't hide it anymore. But are they going to free you? They will not free you except you free yourself. Every single noise we have been making, everything Amazon Naka have been doing for more than a decade is to make sure that the whole world hears our voice while we break out and have our nation. Every shout we are shouting, answer na nwa ọkụkọ de ba akwa awara na ife eji na aha ya kama na ọkọ ha n'onu ye ife nwa ọkụkọ ji eti mkpu ọ na agụburu